We can form a histogram from that information as follows. We write the class from 120 to 124. 125 to 129, 130 to 134, 35 to 39, 40 to 44, 45 to 49, 50 to 54, 55 to 59, 60 to 64. Guess we needed to go out a little further here. 65 to 69. Okay, now in each of these we should really write the total range, but I'm just going to write the first number in the range with a dash, then 140 dash 150, 45, 150, 55, 60. Either I missed one or I didn't count right before, but I guess that the 165 to 169 is here and not where I put it before. So let's get rid of that and make the graph look like it did. Get rid of this mess over here too. Okay, now remember in the 120 to 124 range we had one occurrence, one in the next range, then two, then 6, then 5. So just reading those off, we'll make a little bar here to indicate the one occurrence that we have between 120 and 124. Then another one here to represent the 1. We don't really have to put those numbers in the indicators, but we're going to do that anyhow. And then here we have 2. Oh, I see what I did wrong. This should have been 130 to 135, so each of these is wrong, and this was right before. And I've been careless, and all these are wrong. And all I can really do at this point is cross them out, and you should understand what each is. So from 135 to 140 we have 6, and of course that's going to be represented to scale in the usual manner. And in the next one we'll have 5. That's the 140 to 145. And then in the 145 to 149 we drop way down to 1. 150 to 155 there 2. 155 to 159 there's 1. There are none here. And then we have 1 out here at the end. And this is what we call a histogram for the data. It shows how these blood pressure readings are distributed. It shows we got a few pretty high ones here, mostly kind of in the middle. 140 is kind of borderline, so anything above here is not good. And anything below here is okay to good. Now if we use class widths of 10, what would the frequency, distribution, and the histogram look like? Well, the distribution, we'd have 120 to 129, 130 to 139, 40 to 49, 150 to 159, and 160 to 169. These would be our categories. And our total numbers that we could get by making a very similar tally would be 2, and then 8, and then 6, and 3, and 1. So we could use a different class width, a width of 10, and if we did, the histogram would look just a little bit different. We'd be lumping more information together. Let's say here we've got 2 between 120 to 129. Then we'd have 8 between 130 and 139. Then we'd have 6 between 140 and 149. 3 between 150 and 159. And 1 between 160 and 169. So this is how we do frequency distributions and how we make histograms from those distributions.